Hi, it's Dr. Kayalo, and I just want to quickly talk about research questions. So, research questions are usually aligned to the type of research, to your research method. So, there are research questions that go with qualitative methods, research questions that go with quantitative method, and so you can look into that in order to frame your questions. Also, you're going to see that, for example, for qualitative methods, the open-ended questions, you're looking to see what you find. Maybe you want to gather opinions, and you want to find information. Versus, for example, quantitative, you're making a correlation between A and B. So you're trying, so that's exactly what you asked. What's the correlation between A and B? You're going to see in my research, in my studies, I've done mixed methods, and that is my tendency, and that's how I think. And you're probably, those of you who I've spoken to, you've probably seen that I have a tendency to do that. That doesn't mean that I won't, help you with if you're solely a qualitative, if you have a qualitative project or solely a quantitative project. But just so you know, that once we do a certain type of project, or we take on a certain type of approach, chances are that that's what we're going to continue doing, and that's what we're going to be known for. So just keep that in mind. So your research questions, that's what I said was aligned to your method and approach, and also think of them as your guide to your data collection, because your task is to answer those questions. So the better the questions, the better you will be able to design your instruments. I know, sometimes we have a question, and then when we start designing the instrument, we decide like, oh, wait a minute, this doesn't answer my question. I don't know how I'm going to measure that. So maybe I need to tweak my question, right? So some of you are thinking of motivation or engagement. That's great, but how we're going to measure that? So it's important that you think about, the logistics, or how measurable are your different variables, so that you can come up with questions that reflect what you're trying to find out. Okay.